talk.
It's beginning.
No.
Hi,
So
hello.
again,
We're stuck on it.
We're here. It's not Thursday, but we have most of the cast.
What are we doing here?
That's what. Time was weird.
Where are we?
Why is it so
Time was
late?
Time was weird. It's an hour late. It's an hour later, Matt. What do you mean? Why is it so late?
Yeah, it's an hour later, but it puts me actually an hour closer to y'all because daylight savings.
Well, daylight saving hasn't happened yet. That doesn't happen until 2 a.m.
It's gonna though.
Also, for the Call of Cthulhu players, I just realized we'll actually be playing 5 hours or 4 hours of Call of Cthulhu, because time will push the game
You get to
out.
do 2 o'clock twice.
Matrix.
I only have to do 2 o'clock once.
Exactly. That's
Whatever
fair.
happens in that hour in game, just redo it. We're like, what is going on?
Yes, like deja vu effects.
Actually,
Yes.
that's
I
actually
sorta love
pretty
that.
clever.
But thank you guys so much for coming out, hanging out. We just sort of, as everyone's sort of rolling in, because I know there are quite a few people that were just sort of interested in this portion of the show. Charity Stream is going fantastic. We're 12 hours in. We smashed our $500 goal. We are sitting right at that $500 mark. And we pushed up the goal to $750 because we got $500 in 10 hours. So if you have the capability, helping out, we do have a fantastic link that now decides to work thanks to commands. So there is the link. Feel free to donate if you would like. You can also go down below if you are using the website, and there is a little portion for you. You can go ahead and click on the donate button there. 100% of the donations go to Riley Children's Hospital. But yeah, and because we've been hitting goals, we've been able to do some fantastic giveaways, and our partners here at Paizo gave us a cool Starfinder core rulebook to go ahead and give away. So we're going to go ahead and start off this We Run the Stars episode with a giveaway real quick. You guys will have 5 minutes to get inside of the giveaway. So wait, where's the edit button? Hello? Nice. First time giveaway. Who this? If you would like to go ahead and get the Starfinder Core Rulebook PDF, go ahead and put !raffle into the chat, and you will be entered to win. Only put it once. And while this is going, we're going to go ahead and introduce our characters around the room. And give us a little bit of who we are, because we probably have people here that don't typically watch our show. So we'll go ahead and go around the room, and we'll start with Freedom 11. Tell us who you are, what you're playing, and what your class is.
Yeah. So I am Freedom 11. I am an android soldier, and I am, up close in combat, long range, doesn't matter. I'm everywhere. So you just watch out, because you never know. I'm coming for you. Yeah.
Did you just lightning the queen at the end there?
Ciao. Yikers. Speaking of wanting to go fast, Denver.
Hey, how's it going there? I'm Ian. I play Den Alvarez Rel, but their friends know him as Denver. The once was dead, no longer dead tiefling Daredevil operative is a pilot. Ain't nothing but a pilot. And yeah, that's kind of the thing. Normally, you'd see me hanging out with Otto, but Otto's not here. So I have no leash this evening. So that's a thing.
It's a whole new world for Denver this evening. Next up, we got Kali.
Hey, I'm playing Kali, and I am a Patra soldier and also a gunner, normally on the ship, but I guess right now just on land, and I like to sometimes steal shit or break into places, so hopefully I'll continue to do that.
Forgot to mention you were a spy.
Yeah,
Not
why
a
don't you just say
spy.
that part?
Because it's untrue.
Sounds like something a spy would say. I don't know.
Or an outlaw, we don't really know.
Yeah, but what if you were
Or
a
both.
spy? Wouldn't that be cool?
See, now, but are you a cop? Legally, you have to tell me.
No, that's not a thing.
Sounds like something a cop would say.
It's pretty sus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you'll have to figure it out.
Sounds like a cop.
Exactly what a cop would say.
Next up, we got
Right.
Zerat.
That's me. My name is Zerat. I am a Sharon mystic of the deity Oedan, deity of travel and other stuff. On the ship, I'm the magic officer, making sure people who need help get help. And on the battlefield, I am the healing officer, making people who need help points get help points. And then I also do really a lot of damage to some stuff too. So I'll kill you if you're not careful.
Wow.
The Hippocratic Oath.
Yeah.
Hippocratic Oath, baby.
Next up, we got Ferrix.
Hi, I'm Ferrix. I'm here. I'm a technomancer. I'm a human. Pretty basic stuff. I now know life bubbles, so we'll never have to worry about environments ever again. Ever.
Don't say that.
Ever.
Challenge accepted.
Doesn't go down
Not
to negative
even-
50.
It
Not
only goes
even
down to negative
God-
50. Yes, but it doesn't matter. I'll
Not
make it.
even
I'll
God
make it work.
Himself can kill us now.
I mean, it works in a vacuum, so I'm not too worried about it. I just make other people better. That's all I do. So that's me. I'm here.
Beautiful. And last but not least, we have Domino.
I'm Domino. I'm a Vesk, which is the lizard race. I'm a Vanguard, which means I'm tanky, and I use the power of entropy to change the physical state of matter around me to do more damage and to mitigate damage coming to me. On the ship, I'm a chief mate, which means more or less second in command. And since maybe Thrawn's not here, I might take advantage of that.
Oh,
Don't worry, we won't kill any innocents this time.
I'm the captain now. We're killing the whole planet. It's the best way.
Dead.
We gotta fight our way to the core.
And I don't know if you guys plan it or not, but our giveaway is wrapping up almost perfectly on time. You guys are just absolute legends. And you can no longer enter in using the truffle shuffle. We're going to pick our winner. Ian Flux, you are now the brand new owner of a core rulebook. Send me your email that is attached to your Paizo account, and we will go ahead and get that sent over to the people who need it so they can get that sent over to you. Congratulations.
Thank you. I did prepare some words for this just such an occasion.
Oh, nice.
It feels great to
speech.
be recognized in such a way. I feel valued and validated for absolutely destroying this thing of chance. Just know that anytime I read this book, I will feel better than you. Thank you.
Wow. You love and hate to see it, guys.
If I
Guess
ever
GM.
win any sort of big award, I'm going to say that.
I hope you
know that
would.
anytime I look at this Grammy on my mantle, I do feel better than everyone. So
What about the people that have more than one Grammy, though?
I mean, we don't talk about them.
Okay.
It's not a competition.
I think you're making it one. Where we left off last week, a lot of resting occurred. You guys had quite a bit of poison that was running through you guys, and you guys wanted to rest it off, make sure that you guys were in tip-top shape before heading off to the other packs to go ahead and try to get them on board and uniting together to try to push back the swarm. You guys were able to go ahead and also fight off some people for the Iron Hides. And after that, you did have a meal or two with the Zool, who were kind enough to go ahead and let you guys stay in their secret hideout. And half the group went to go get the truck. As you guys both were either walking back with the fantastic engineering of Otto to create a beautiful looking sled for Ferrix, or the truck, you guys noticed a lot of holes on the outskirts of the city. There were some clusters within the city, but most of them were outside. You guys did see a couple of larger ones and then a giant hole that was burrowed at an angle about 30 minutes outside of the hideout you guys were using. After a couple of days, or I guess after a day, then you guys continued to rest in the truck as you guys drove 5 days towards the next pack of individuals. You guys started noticing that about 20% of the holes that you guys were passing were filled up with a black ichor that was steaming. You guys did have to stop, recharge the truck's battery once, and you guys made sure as you guys were coming up on the Night Stalkers that you guys wanted to be not in their territory when they are known to be hunting. So you guys waited the following day and showed up at Zoltol, excuse me. Where the, like I said, the Night Stalkers reside. But you guys are getting ready to drive on in. Where would you guys like to go?
Sorry, Josh. If I remember right, last time we played, which was forever ago, you said this place was mostly destroyed except for like a big church and another
Correct.
building.
Yes.
Did they have? Sorry, was there another ring of like holes like we saw out of Martar?
Mulmer?
Yep, that one.
Yes. Yeah. The whole sort of like, as you guys sort of gained, like, probably after a day, the holes became more and more scarce. You guys saw a fraction of the amount of holes. But after you guys get roughly about a day out from Mitz, you guys, or not Mitz, excuse me, Zoltol, you guys will see the holes begin to repopulate back up, again filled with the black ichor.
Okay, perfect. That's all I had.
Ew.
Shall we
Yep,
go to
I hate it.
church?
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Can we just kill him with fire?
The bugs, that is on the table. One of the plans we should discuss. Yes.
That's a lot of fire that we're gonna need. How are we gonna make that much fire? That's all I'm trying to figure out. I'm saying this while I'm driving to the church.
Okay.
I have a lighter.
There
gonna
is
take more fire than
quite
that
a
there,
bit of
bud.
rubble in the street. Go ahead and roll just a piloting skill. I know that's real difficult for you, but
You know, since I lost my 1 point of dexterity and the ship was giving me a pretty big piloting buff, my piloting is only plus 12 now.
okay.
How do you survive?
Right? So I got a 17. I rolled a 5.
Oh, I think that might be the lowest I've ever heard you roll.
That's
on a
I think it's the
piloting.
lowest piloting check I've ever taken.
Love it, love it. It is
I
a
miss the ship computer very much.
it is a very bumpy ride for you guys. Nothing to like that breaks the truck or any sort of capacity. But there, you do see amongst the rubble slew of different Vlaka bodies that are sort of laid out throughout. Except these ones are different than every other Vlaka you've seen. This have a dark black and purple fur that seems to almost, as you sort of drive by, sort of shift to a light blue that sort of matches the sky above you guys.
As we get closer to the church, I'm going to roll. I rolled 16 on mysticism to just identify the god.
You
The
said
deity.
16?
Yeah.
You've never seen the symbol before for this deity. And as a
And
reminder of what the symbol looks like, it is a sun with a Z that goes it's scribed into it.
Zoltan.
Maybe Zoom.
Can I make a culture check on it?
You can make a culture check on it.
Because somehow I am one cultured tiefling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did the Zool have anything like this on them? Or I could roll for that.
It was
You
a-
can go ahead and roll just a wisdom check.
I
What
got
if
a 29.
29. Absolutely nothing comes to mind for this.
18 on the straight wisdom.
18. You do remember that the book that Ferrix was given had this exact same symbol that was on it.
Ferrix, isn't that the book you were given?
Yeah.
Great. So hopefully they're as friendly as our compatriots.
I mean, I guess I could, translate this whole thing real quick.
I mean, from what I understand, this looks awful similar to the thing I heard about a while back. It's called Zililiquy. So weird god, ain't nobody really know much about it. Don't ask me too many questions, but I know what that is. I think that's what that book's about. Some god named Zililiquy. So yep.
I think the
That-
Zool would have mentioned a church.
I think
Of-
theirs is spelled with an X.
Oh.
X might be silent. ZXUL. You know, spacey.
As a reminder, the Zool is a race of people,
Zoon.
not the deity.
Yeah, Zoon, the competitor, is the deity.
Nah, Zune was an MP3 player that I had way back when. It was great. I dropped it several times, and it just kept on going. It had a radio in it, and a clock, and all my friends made fun of me for having one.
As you guys get to the base of the church, unless there's something you guys wanted to do prior to arriving at the church.
Yeah,
Let's-
I want to figure out what this means.
Okay.
What this symbol means. I already
Um,
cast a spell, so here we go.
Beautiful. You do notice that once especially after you get like a better look at the book itself, it is again carved out of some
Leather.
some
Yeah.
leather material. But as you read through it, every single like word of Zune is XUN.
All right.
But a lot of it is again very similar to how Saren Ray works. Brother of the Devourer, but all about shining light, prosperity, and overall just like trying to be warm and welcoming to your neighbors. And it just very, just, hey, this is how you should live your life. This is what you shouldn't do. And then there is a sort of section that actually goes and like, taken very loosely, go and defeat the Devourer, the followers of the Devourer. It seems like most of it is very happy smiles, except for anytime the Devourer is sort of spoken about, it's like destroy the Devourer any sort of way.
Frowny faces.
Yeah, a bunch of frowny face emojis every time that the Devourer is used.
Life is cool.
That's
So
just
we
a
hate
glitch
that
in
guy.
my. That's just a glitch in my translator.
Yeah, exactly.
I just imagine like goblins wrote this, but they're not Devourer goblins.
Right. Just
Frowny face.
Zune, thumbs up. Devourer, thumbs down.
Red angry face.
Most other gods, somewhere in the middle.
All right.
Most other gods, take them or leave them.
Did we bring any food on our 5-day trip?
Yeah.
All right.
You guys have had wonderful flavors of whatever.
I also have
Different
rations.
colored pills, right?
I was gonna say I've got rations if I need to remove them from my
I've got
inventory.
6 pills left over from yesterday.
I forgot we had nutritional pills.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a Vesk. You brought rations with you in the form of your team.
You're right.
Always
True.
prepared.
Let's see. I'll probably start with the humans.
Probably
I'm real
not.
gamey.
Probably not the android, right?
Probably. Well, not most of the android. Maybe definitely the Bruneri.
True.
Yeah, you know what?
We're out of like a hat. Sorry, I'm
Tieflings
getting
are
hungry.
Warm.
Tieflings are mighty gamey there,
Alright.
bud. You probably don't want to eat me. I'm real high in the bad kind of cholesterol. Also, if you eat me, you will have my demon mama real mad at you about that, and that's probably not something you want.
This
And
is
know-
just
I mean,
what
the
Domino's thinking to himself
heartburn.
on the trip. I'm just staring at Otto. It's like kind of drooling.
Otto doesn't recognize because they're just looking around with the rifle, trying to make sure.
I know who's not getting life bubble now. All right.
Otto catches a
Moving?
glimpse. He's like, "What the heck are you looking at?"
Tech thoughts.
Detect thoughts.
The like cartoon, like he just kind of turns into a turkey leg, and now you're talking to a turkey
Yes.
leg.
Be right behind him with a fork.
What are you doing? Oh, I was putting this in my bag.
Salt.
Yes.
Classic Bugs Bunny.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Salting you. You looked like you had lice. I'm fixing it.
Okay.
Aw.
So, what's our plan when we pull up? Just tell them we're here to unite, help us.
Need to
If
make
there's
sure
something-
someone's here first.
True.
Here's another thought. Should we park somewhere else and walk to the church? Or keep the truck close to us in case we need to make haste?
I would rather keep the truck somewhere close in case we got a RUNNOFT, all right?
Runoft?
Yeah. Y'all ain't never run off before?
Is that like retreating?
Yeah, more. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was like a sort of drink.
No, it's more of an acronym, but it would take more time to explain it than it pretty much just means get in the truck and dip. Just floor it. I'm out of here. Bye.
That word's not in the VESC to a common dictionary.
Does my comprehend
Just-
languages actually understand what RO?
no, because it's not any sort of language as it is an acronym.
All right, I tried. I
run,
don't understand.
run uncommonly fast is what it stands for.
Wow.
Yeah,
we there yet?
it fits.
Yes, you guys are having this conversation as you arrive. Everything is again just sort of boarded up. It is again a rather large church, not a cathedral or anything like that big, but still a rather large church. That's most of it's been beaten down quite heavily. The roof still seems intact. All the windows seem broken out, but are boarded up, and the front door is not boarded up at all.
How welcoming of them.
Do we knock?
I can hit the horn a couple of times.
That
just-
might draw the bugs. Though.
Counterpoint, big rumbly truck probably draw the bugs too.
Especially with all the vibrations.
Especially with all the nutrition in the dump truck part of it.
I mean, I guess logically, if we would have been running into swarm already because of noise, we probably would have happened.
Nah, let's just go knock. I vote that. I vote Collie does it.
Should one of us keep the truck running?
Yeah, that's why I'm voting Collie does it.
So we just walk in. It's a church.
That doesn't mean anything.
Does swarm like revere churches or something?
Yeah, it's like a safe space in tag. They aren't allowed to touch it.
It's based.
Why didn't we just make the whole planet a church then?
Hey, are you gonna bless this whole damn ice cube or what? Because like that sounds like it's gonna take some time. What are you trying to do? Make the holy snow? Like, that ain't gonna work.
You
Well.
do have a point, though. It's probably just packed with swarm in there. We maybe shouldn't knock and just sneakily walking sneakily.
Just pop up
Freeze.
next to them and be like, "Hey, we're coming to recruit you."
Hello. Last time we alerted them to our presence, it went bad.
So
Look at Diver.
Good point.
I ain't dead no more. It's okay.
Yeah,
No,
we
I'm
have
not-
we have mask gods on our side.
Bringing it back around to my first point, if we're trying to be sneaky, if we're trying to breaking and entering sounds like Collie's gig. I watched her bust this lock open to get the truck, so she's pretty good at what she does. I say we send her.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that, but
Wait.
We could send a team.
Who?
I don't want who. Not you, Domino.
Otto.
Sneak team.
Otto will have to come with you
Truck squad.
if you don't want to freeze to death.
Oh, that's a good point. But
What's
wouldn't that
the-
mean that Denver and Freedom 11 would have to come too?
Yep.
All right. So
Let's-
half of us are going.
Or
So
I
just-
I guess I could just cast it again just on you.
What's the weather situation?
It-
Standard, like when we left?
Yeah, it's still freezing cold. It's like 37 degrees out. It's in the middle of the day, so it is still very, very cold.
Does the truck have heat?
Yes, it does have heat. Not that you can feel it because you're inside of a life bubble, so
Just thinking about.
But
But the
since
outside
we've been
part.
in, since we've been in the life bubble in the truck, I would have had the heater off to try to save power.
the power.
Just putting that out there.
Duly noted.
All right. So we
Well-
want maybe one of two of us to stay with the truck, and while the rest of us just go, because you're right. This place stands out, and it's probably either a welcoming party of friendly Vlaka or it's a welcoming party of hostile Swarm. Either way, we don't want to just send a few of us.
Yeah,
Well-
that's a good point. Yeah,
Just-
Rix, do you speak Vlaka?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah, who
then
doesn't?
that's a good point. If you don't speak if you don't speak Vlaka, you're a chump. That's all I'm trying to say.
Adaptation
gonna-
is the name of the game. Also, to point out something, just because they are in the church may not necessarily mean they are of the church. We do not know if they will be friendly, as the tome indicates.
Yeah, I don't know why they use a Z if it's an X. Anyways,
I think maybe you're looking at it from like through the scope of common. Like maybe the Z is actually their letter for X, and we just spell it in common with an X because that's the letter we have that makes that sound.
The Z might just be a smiley face.
Also, that they seem like cheery people.
I don't know why I went to school. I should have just been a racer.
You know what?
They're very
We ain't all
cultured.
this handsome. We ain't all this smart. All right, like it's a thing.
Yike.
I'm a diamond in the rough, if you know what I mean.
That's true.
All right.
And then the-
I only have one spell slot left, so let's figure out where we're going.
I think if you only got one
After
spell
4
slot left,
days?
maybe you have. Maybe you
Then-
stay in the truck.
I mean, yeah. I need to know the 4 though.
I speak Laka. I can go.
I know how to.
Big
I know
spooky
how to.
space
be
man
there
taught
for
me.
protection and just be there.
I'll follow you
I
with you.
can't speak.
I don't need a life bubble Ferrix, so but I will join them and just stay back.
Wait. You don't need one?
That is correct.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Cold
Who's-
Planet.
Who's staying here? No one? Okay. alright.
Otto will go ahead and stay here,
Just
and
me
so
and
will Thrawn.
We'll keep the truck running. Good idea. Good idea.
Yeah.
Alright, I will center it on. I don't know. Who wants it? Who wants to be the center? Who wants to be the nucleus?
I will be the
Nucleus.
We need
nucleus.
that you find the nucleus.
All right. Freedom 11, you are the nucleus, so everybody has to stay within 30 feet of you.
So,
Snap.
Crackle.
Pop.
Pop.
before I head on out of here, I'm gonna look at Rex. You know how to drive, right?
I mean, I've driven before.
Inside
You're not-
check.
You're not coming
Yeah,
with
I
us?
was gonna insight that.
28.
I'm not good at it, but
They've
yes, I've
proven.
driven
They seem
Yeah,
before.
that's all the truth, yeah.
Yeah, I got
Very
a dirty 20.
Yeah, they've driven, but not very well.
All
If
right.
Otto and Thrawn are staying behind, you can come with us.
So,
No, I can't. I will
Oh,
freeze
he's-
to death.
so pretty
There's
much,
only 4 of you that get it.
Oh, that's right.
if things go poorly, I'm gonna need you to get this truck moving. Swing by, scoop us up, and then I will kindly and gently move you away from the driver's seat and take over.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm turning on the heater.
All right.
Okay.
The rest of you, are you guys wanting to go ahead and just walk up to the door? Are you guys wanting to stealth up to the door? What would you, the other group that is going to be entering or heading towards the church, like to do?
Do we want
Walk up to
to look
that
for
door
a
and
back entrance?
Yeah, I was
we can
actually going to suggest that.
sneak
Okay.
around, see if we can peek through any doors, windows, and head around.
That works for me.
All right, everyone, go ahead and roll a perception. You guys will be 30 feet with surrounding Freedom 11.
Perception.
No, stealth. I might have said perception. That's my bad.
Okay.
It's stealth.
17.
First time DM here.
21.
20.
4.
You say 4 or 24?
4.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Hey, Thor? Like the god
Thor.
fighter?
Right, exactly.
I got a
Thor.
34.
A 34.
I got a 34.
Okay,
Can I make up for Domino's bullshit?
you can't. Then, as you guys are going ahead and wrapping around the church, go ahead and roll a perception check for me as well.
I got a 24.
13.
13,
23.
25.
23,
This wall's
25,
pretty.
19. Okay. Anyone with a 15 or lower, you guys can look inside of the church. Again, all the windows or stuff are bolted up, but they're not absolutely flush. You guys look in. You can see different sort of camps that have been made up, tents, stuff like that, inside of the church. But you don't see anyone inside. Anyone
Is
up
there-
to 20. You guys, and again, everyone, this is easy enough as you guys make a lap around. There is a back door, but it is completely boarded up and even has some metal scraps that look up and like drilled into the wall to make sure that no one can enter through the back. 20 and higher, you guys do notice at the back door and front door is two sets at each entrance of some sort of paw prints that have not been blown by the wind. There is just, looks like they just are staying there next to the door. Sort of flanking both side of doors.
This place does not seem to be inhabited by swarm, from what I can tell.
I don't see anything.
Now these prints around here look like, and Bruce, they look like Waka prints.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, these
What's
look
your-
like Waka.
Does your telepathy penetrate windows or walls, or what do you need
Yeah,
for that?
they just have to be within 30 feet.
Can you just send out like a fishing for mines?
Yes, should we move back towards the front door?
I didn't see any people inside.
Then I
Their
will
basement?
just kind of mind blast out.
You said mind blast, not mind thrust.
Oh
right?
crap! Mind thrust. No.
I hear some explosions.
I need everyone to
They
roll
sound
initiative.
goopy.
Just one person inside the church, their head is like,
Ah!
If there are any of the Swamp Pack clan inside, we are travelers from Mulmer, survivors. We would like to have a word with you.
Which language are you using?
If they can understand it, it's in their heads.
Beautiful.
But I mean, Vlaka, if you want
Okay.
a full rundown, I can give you my list.
No, I'm good. I just said I just wanted to make sure.
Vlaka
Um,
was on it, yeah.
how many languages do you speak?
Like 12.
72.
Yeah, you get a language per culture, and
Of 11, I get 2 languages per culture because of Beck's character stuff.
nice.
So many languages.
Sarad
the
is
backstory.
Also,
mentally swole.
I also speak 10 languages.
Most recent were Vlaka and Yosoki.
Love it. Do you wait to get to the front to say that, or do you just sort of say it as you are patrolling around?
I mean, Zerat said they wanted to head back towards the front, so on the way there, I'll do it. If I get anything, great. If not, I'll repeat it at the front door.
Where are you guys leaving the truck? You just by at the front door, or is Ferric sort of driving around with it, or? Okay. Before they return to the front door, Ferrix, what did you roll for your perception?
I didn't roll one. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll one. I forgot this
I
would
was just-
actually this would
I was
be
just
just
Drawing.
Riding while driving.
right.
What's your perception? A penis?
I rolled a 2 for a 3.
Nice. You are too busy reading.
Oh, I'm not reading. I'm doodling.
Even better. Anyone with a 20 or higher on the initial perception check. You guys hear the front door shut.
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 Is there an
Did you
echo?
guys just hear the front door shut?
Shut.
Shut the front door.
Shut.
I believe yes, that's what happened.
So are they like nice or something? Have you guys met them already?
Shut the front door. Ferrix, was that you?
Damn.
What?
Oh, we thought we heard the door shutting. Is there any? Are you okay?
I haven't been outside. I'm still inside.
They let you in the front door?
No, I'm in the truck. What are you talking about?
Oh,
At this point, you guys get to the front door, and you see the right set of or the set of prints that were flanking on the right side of the door. You see about another 2 paw prints, but they leave the spot, sort of spin around, and walk inside the door.
So these people are pretty much invisible.
Oh.
There's still a
These
set
paw
of there's still a set at the left side of the door.
If they are invisible, my blind sight would see them.
yeah. Are they within 30 feet?
I've
They-
got 60 feet.
Yes, they would. I forgot about your blind sight. That's my bad. Yes, you do see 2 Vlaka that were as sort of coming back. You see there is a Vlaka standing at the front door, and there were 2 standing at the back door, watching as you guys patrolled by it, but did not intervene.
I should probably mention they're invisible. There's 2 at the back door and 1 just walked through the front door.
The front door that just shut. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's invisible.
Okay.
That's my bad.
So, shall we go? How should we approach this? They may be
Waka
caught off guard
flocka
if we can see
flocka.
them.
Vlaka flocka flame out here. Like,
Raleigh.
That might be how they survived the swarm.
You hear a
I
voice
would
back
say
in your head, Zerat. Who do you serve?
Me personally, Wei Dan. I'm not sure about everyone else here. I don't like to be too intrusive. Or was that not your question?
A few moments go by. You may enter.
Okay, everyone, we have the go ahead.
As you guys hear Zerat say that, posted all around the church, you begin to see almost dark black fur, sort of almost as a wave goes across their body, transforming from like the background, almost like a chameleon, into the black and almost dark purple fur. But you roughly see about 50 different Vlaka sort of posted up around the church, aiming rifles at it.
wow.
At
No,
the
that's a pretty fancy
church?
trick.
So like they're not at the church; they're in the surrounding area. So we didn't see any sort of above, but they were mixed in with the rubble and stuff like that.
Oh,
So they sort of pop through the rubble, but you guys now begin to see all these individuals sort of pop up surrounding.
Thank you for not shooting. If you were Cold Claw, I feel like things may have been a little different around here.
I'm holding my hands up as we walk in.
As soon as you say Cold Claw, you hear one very loud coming from the inside of the church. Everyone hears that.
I didn't say anything. I don't know why that happened to everyone. Let's go.
What was that? Do I need to bear arms?
Bare
No,
arms.
Just cub arms are fine.
Do I need to vest arms?
You only have one of those. You go ahead and enter into the church. And now, once you guys enter into the church, you still see the sort of makeshift tents and camps that people set up for just sort of like their own personal privacy. But you now begin to see sort of Vlaka appear almost out of nowhere. Anywhere ranging from age, like extremely old looking Vlaka, where a lot of the black and purple has now become like still a black, but more of a gray instead of purple. Ranging all the way down to small cub Vlakas that are sort of still almost all jet black that have not got purple yet. And coming down, you do see a Vlaka a lot larger than any other Vlaka you've seen so far. Probably, and it's only very minimal height difference than the Ironhide chief that you guys met with. But you do see that he has a lot of slashes sort of all over his chest and arms that look relatively fresh. As he sort of comes down, has a very small limp to him, but you definitely tell he's being too proud to fully show the limp. Are you with them? And he sort of looks around at you guys. Speaking in Vlaka.
Who's them?
Look at.
I'll translate into common so everybody else can know, but I'm not going to respond.
I thought it was just Zerat that knew.
Nope, I know Vlaka. Near-death experience
yeah.
taught me a language.
Crazy. Anytime anyone out loud speaks Baka, I'll translate in the minds of those who don't get it.
Sort of looking around.
If you mean the swarm, absolutely not. If you mean the truck outside, yes, we are with them.
We could care less about the swarm. more of the cold claws.
Oh, no, we've never met them.
Good. If you do, put a bullet in one of them for me.
I don't.
That could be part of an arrangement. I think to. Are we mind linked?
Technically, you guys are, because at least with
He's
Zerat,
translating?
because he's
Mhm.
translating.
Saying I'm relaying stuff as I'm hearing it.
Okay. So you guys have two different versions of the translation coming out. One audible, one just through everyone's head.
Can't listen to everybody at once. Stop it.
I'm trying to be helpful.
The voices.
What are you talking about?
I'll knock it off.
Mm.
Zerat's got it.
Sorry, Donnie, was there something you wanted me to translate? I might have missed it.
No, they said if you see one of them, put
yeah.
a bullet in their heads. I said that could be arranged, or we could make an arrangement.
Right now, we're worried about surviving the swarm. We don't. I don't even have bullets, so that might be more of an auto thing out there.
Hmm. You look swarm.
Yes, to the naive, it may appear that way. However, that is not the case.
You calling me stupid? He's beginning to see like the fur on his back sort of raise up a little bit.
I did not call him stupid. Nope. We are just different, and not everybody knows that. So it's not a bad thing to learn something new.
And in Vlaka out loud, just, hey, bud, ain't nobody calling you stupid around here. You're making a lot of leaps in judgment and a lot of jumps to conclusion. So we were just here to make sure that you're okay and to see if maybe we could get a little bit of help, because it's us or them, and this plan's going downhill real quick. So it's either you play ball, or we drive on out of here, and you ain't getting no help if somebody comes sniffing around. All right?
You begin to hear him start to chuckle.
Zerat chuckles in everyone's mind.
And I'm just gonna Denver's just gonna stand there, dead eye contact, just completely like, come on, dude, like, you're being a dick. Like, not saying that, but that's the body language of just like, oh, come on, man. And I can make a diplomacy, bluff, anything that you might want me to make, because I'm not bluffing, but like,
Piloting check.
Yeah,
can I make a piloting check to see how well I fly this conversation?
Yep. No, you can go ahead and roll diplomacy.
Mm-hmm. It's a 16.
Okay. He looks over to you, Zerat. You should get your demon on a leash before someone puts him on one.
So that's another naive thing that we'll let slide, but not fully appealing. Also,
buddy,
them.
please. That's the thing.
How warm is it in here?
It is freezing cold. There is no heat at all, but it's still warm for you guys because you guys are inside of the life bubble.
I hate this guy.
Ask them what they want us to do with the truck.
Now, we may be here for a little bit if we're going to be helping you with something. I assume that's usually how these things work. What should we do with our vehicle outside? Is there a place to hide it? We did not see much on the way in.
Hide it. No, this is what we want. You bring more here, we get to kill more of them.
It seems like they are surrounding the city and just trying to starve you out. Maybe we take the fight to them if that's what you're looking for.
Also, who said we needed help here?
I saw the city on the way in. Didn't seem like you had much left.
We didn't have much to begin with, thanks to the Iron Hides.
Man, they sound like dicks. But now you have less, so do you need help?
We Hmm.
It's a simple yes or no question there, bud. I ain't trying to be rude, but you cross that bridge. We can either keep on moving, or we can actually help you out, and maybe you help us out.
He sort of just holds his paw up in the air. Do you enjoy being warm?
I think he's about to light you on fire.
Fucking-
Sense motive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm gonna sense that motive.
Yeah, not great. Not great for
26.
me.
26?
Yeah.
As he sort of asks, like, you enjoy being warm, he also looks at the rest of your compatriots and looks back.
I've been in plenty of hot situations, none of them which I couldn't handle.
How
Are you
about
really wanting
cold?
to start something up?
How about cold situations? You see, that spell, ooh, that keeps you nice and warm. But what happens when you don't have it anymore? I wonder what you taste like frozen.
Oh, bud. Oh, buddy. All right.
You don't walk on
Uh,
our turf acting like you know what this planet is. I can smell Absalom Station on you from here.
Cool, bud. Recycled air smells like shit everywhere.
I don't know what that smells like. We have our own air. So how about you go back to the spike and breathe that air and choke on it on the way out.
Fuck, bud. All right. Shit.
And he
All right.
snaps.
Pulling out the book.
Domino's noses or nostrils are just flaring. Like,
No, and this whole time, I've had like, so I've said it's like relaxed body language. It's like I'm about to fight somebody, kind of relaxed body language. I'm leaning real heavy on that cane sword because this is the Absalom Station way of brawling.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's got a cane sword in Absalom.
And they're concealed weapons. Concealed weapons are huge on Absalom Station.
do they want trial
Everyone.
by combat?
Everyone, you begin to
Roll
feel the
initiative.
cold take you. As instantly the negative 36 degrees comes off as you begin to see one of the people to the left cast a spell and your spell fades.
Rude.
Mm-hmm.
See, now we can help you if you would like.
If no one stops me, I'm going to try a bully attempt.
I know
I think
when
it's
I know when my spells are dispelled.
Yes.
So I'm like, you hear the engine rev really loud outside, and it gets really loud, and then it crashes through the door.
Fuck.
Okay.
Looks like we can help you
Um,
again, bitch.
As the engine revs real loud, I want to look at this like Vlaka that's just being a dick. I want to look him straight in the eye and go, "Yeehaw!" And then boom.
the
Mission was to make friends.
the
Yeah.
truck
Unite.
slams through the front of the church as the truck just begins to get
Fuck.
riddled with lasers on the backside.
Rest in peace, our ride.
Josh is like, all right, let me just make a map real quick.
Yeah, that was the DM's. Well, crap.
What's next?
I
Can I
know I
roll
can't
bully
Roll
explain
attempt?
it.
initiative. New party. All right.
Every time I get a vehicle, it breaks.
Every time you guys think you're bigger than you are, bad things happen.
Hey, this dude was being a dick, so I was gonna be a dick back. Screw this guy.
I mean, Zerat's still warm, so I didn't really know anything happened.
Yeah, nah, this dude sucks. He was being racist.
I didn't do anything.
No, it wasn't
Yeah.
Donnie. It wasn't Domino. It was this piece of shit. I'm about to shoot him in his knees.
I know when I'm outnumbered.
Just 50 people on the outside alone.
I was just gonna like maybe try to like, all right, try out my combat, maybe snatch him and
Domino, pick up a child. Let's do this.
Oh no.
Not what I was
You're
going
big.
for.
Your big alligator mouth is like, I'll eat the child.
Unfortunately, bully is language dependent. I can't even intimidate these people because they don't know what I'm saying.
I'll translate.
It's just a -5 if that happens, right?
Yeah.
I'll make it cooler because I can swear in their language.
-3.
I can see them now, though, right? I can see my buddies.
Yeah, you can absolutely.
Before they all go invisible.
I'll cast my spell catch life bubble on all of them.
It's back. Just to get these spelled again.
I see you over there at roll 20. So while Josh is doing that, I just want to remind everyone we are here to bring the houses together,
Together.
not kill them.
Hey, but if there are fewer houses, it's an easier job. So really,
You know what? Maybe we
You know what? You're right.
Maybe we go to the swarm, say, hey, we kind of did your job for you, so you let us go.
just eat these bodies. Let us fly out. I taste terrible. Well, I'm a Sheeran. You were pretty much the same anyway. You got nothing from me. So
That's cannibalism.
yeah.
We skin their hides, we hide out for a little while.
Here's what happens. We rolled up trying to be cool, and this dude came at me about being a demon and came at Zerat about being swarm. What is this?
To be
It's like,
fair,
this is
a
the
lot
first
of
person.
a lot of people have accused Zerat of being swarm after a swarm attack.
Some people in this party.
Yeah.
Just saying, you look like some pretty bad folk out there.
I mean, that's the kind of bullshit that we're not about in this. In this
Call it
group.
xenophobia, but
I mean, in Shadowrun, freaking didn't know what the difference between trolls and orcs was.
But at least there
No.
wasn't like a giant war between the orcs and the humans, where the orcs nearly wiped out all of humanity.
But now in this one, we can't tell the difference between Sheeran and Swarm.
I mean, to be fair, Sheeran were swarm.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
semantics.
No, it's facts.
300 years ago.
That's
was
in the realm
40 years ago.
in the part of time. It's not all that far.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it's far enough. All right.
We've had enough time to be like, hey, we're
Yeah.
different.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
also
Swarmboard.
people in the pact worlds may know that, but you're way out here in the freaking
Hey,
past.
this guy knows what Absalom Station is, so obviously he's familiar with
And-
the Pact Worlds.
But how long
he
ago
said-
did he go to Absalon Station?
Well, looking at him, at least within the last 30 years, 40.
This dude
70.
also accused us of living in the spike. Screw that guy. I might
He
have
just
money.
said that you should go back and then just inhale some of the fumes. That's all. It's not great down there.
No, the spike sucks.
Exactly.
Screw you, dude. Anytime I raced at Absalom Station, it wasn't anywhere near the spike. All right. Like,
I just love how fueled you guys are. It's so great. Love it.
I just,
nah.
I'm gonna
I
be
just
right
want to
back.
call out the window and be like, "Oh, sorry, accelerator stuck."
False alarm.
False
My
alarm.
bad. This was something else.
It
I
just
was
This
backs
isn't where I
out.
out.
parked my car.
I
Turns
thought-
out
doodling.
it was a long time ago when I did that driving I was talking about earlier.
So,
It was
you know,
for my
I love
driving
human,
test, and I
right?
failed it. Right?
the only driving I did was to get my license, and I failed that test. I can't.
Just a SpongeBob of humans.
Stepping in the busted church, but
Hold on,
so,
chat.
Collie, you got this fight, right? You're gonna like 1v60. You
I
got
was
it.
really hoping we weren't going to, but yeah, I got it.
I believe in you.
Hopefully. I have 3 guns, so I mean,
I'll send out some microbots and you'll kill them all.
Autobots.
Autobots assemble.
What?
Do we
I
know
got
if
water
these
while
dudes
I
have
was
dark vision? Has anybody figured that out?
No.
Is it?
I mean, I can roll a quick life science.
Yeah.
Because I have a race feature that I've been dying to use, but I just haven't because I haven't had the reason to. And this might be a good time.
Got a 27.
27. You have no. Uh. The typical Vlaka. Let me double check. I don't think they.
Most of them have blind sight, don't they?
I don't think so, but I can check. If anyone could check while I'm busy.
I know a
Building.
bit about Vlaka. They come in 3 forms: blind, deaf, or not either. The blind, the deaf ones have like blind sight, so
Blind sight and tremor sense.
more or less. Whatever their population percentages are, who knows?
You have to determine if they're blind, deaf, or hearing and sighted.
Do they sure play a mean pinball?
They have blind sight.
But even the hearing and
Blind
sighted have
detect.
blind sense.
But scent,
Mm.
yeah.
But I don't think that really helps.
And they have low light vision. And they have low light
Damn it.
vision.
That doesn't help. Never mind. I don't get to use my thing. I have fiendish gloom that I've been dying to use. Of just
Dying.
so I can just drop the
Freezing.
light in the area for like in a 20-foot area by
That'd be
one
good for
step.
stealth.
That's so good.
I just haven't used it because I don't have a reason to.
Be stealthy.
But like in the middle of the day, if I drop the light in a 20-foot area by one step, it's like, hey, what's that dark spot over there?
Yeah. The rules don't explain that part, though.
Oh boy.
In the middle of the night, we're sneaking around. I drop the light one step, and it's already pretty dark. Hey, what's that dark spot over there?
I'm sensing a
That's not
pattern.
What's that absence of light over there?
Also, if you're not on roll 20, please go ahead and get there.
You're not my real dad.
I would probably.
I mean, you don't have to. I can act for you.
No.
I'm probably in the middle because I'm the nucleus.
That's true.
Not
I was
more.
imagining
Nucleus.
myself.
Or I guess I'm the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell.
Everyone should be able to move. If you want to test for me, please.
I'm still in the truck.
Yeah.
I imagine I was left of Zerot because they were speaking, and maybe Denver.
I was just
And
gonna
I don't
move
know
to,
why. Left just sounded right.
I was just gonna move to like here because that's still within the 30 feet. So put Domino in the middle and me and Gerard on either side.
I'm actually like way over here, so I've been walking forward this entire time.
All right, you are. I guess you don't have to worry about it, but you are cold if so. Unless that's 30 feet from Freedom 11. No, that's 45. Sorry.
Sorry. I just figured it would just be dispelled immediately anyway.
How do you do the
Okay, at this
measurement thing?
You click on there's a
The
little
ruler.
measurement tool. It's like the 4th button down.
Yeah, underneath the magnifying glass.
What's a vest got to do to get some pews around here?
Some pews.
No, like actual pews.
Like
Oh.
church pews. There
Yeah.
should be plenty here.
You assume they didn't use those to board up the building.
True. I mean, it's good quality wood. So
I'm just gambling on whether Bruce wants to give us cover or them cover.
Yes.
Also, do Starfinder religions use pews? I'm thinking very Judeo-Christian here.
Right. No reason why, but just you know.
All the pews have been burnt for firewood because they're too proud to accept any help from people who are just trying to help after being insulted twice within a minute.
I thought they were born in the cold, raised by it.
I was
Yeah,
nearly a
it's
man
darkness.
before I knew the heat.
The cold rises.
No, actually, it's the heat rises.
Yeah,
Nope, not this time.
Not on this planet.
Bill Nye is not many
the
things.
goose pimples rise.
What's that thing called?
Freeze.
Hat.
Nope. The thing at the front of a church. That is
It's
a
ice to
steeple.
melt you.
altar.
No, that's the roof.
That's the steeple. That's the roof of it. Almost.
Open the
Oh,
doors
hold
and
on.
those are the people.
Okay.
Batman, do you remember when we held each other in the cold, Batman?
You remember when we held each other in the cold, Batman?
You held me with
They
such
do have-
strong, loving arms, Batman.
Now
If I'm not
I will
mistaken,
break
these
your back.
this church has explosive barrels, usually towards the
What?
front there.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one
they
that your
always
truck,
do.
the one that your truck just ran into. You actually all take explosive damage. I need everyone to make reflex saves. No.
Bat,
Dampen it.
I got a
Right.
25 on the reflex save, and I have evasion, so like I think I'm okay.
I'll allow it.
No one told me what was
42.
happening. My spell got dispelled,
Yeah.
so I just assumed swarm.
It's very brave of you. And this would be a +1 from Domino to Ferrex.
Domino will remember that.
Yeah,
I've got a
yeah.
score sheet of everyone here.
It's actually just a piece of wood that you found that you just scratched into. It's just a tally mark.
What's Denver's score? Probably pretty high, right?
Denver's somewhere in the middle because you're a little bit too chaotic, but also you're good at what you do. So,
What, dying?
well,
Oh,
yeah,
that was
that lowered it by like 5.
But you got
I
3
came
back when you came back to life, and they grabbed you, pulled you up. Like, all right, so this.
If you would have died by like getting shot or like stabbed, that would have been +5. But since you died like
Of poison.
some pathetic person that gets poisoned and just withers away,
I need a book of this Denver scoring system real quick.
I'll send
I
you the
got-
Excel spreadsheet.
Thanks.
I got stabbed twice, and then died to poison.
Yeah, but that's not why he died.
Wait, so if an assassin like kills them,
No,
but
no,
with
there has
poison,
to be back and forth combat. It's
what,
the
what if
best
they
way.
get a couple punches in, but still died of the poison?
If they
I'm
if they gave a fight, then that would be like maybe like a +2, not the full +5.
So it should have been a +2 then, right? They fought a swarm bug.
But they were poisoned already from the radiation.
That should not count. That was outside of
Double
combat,
jeopardy,
and
yeah.
I did not know. I
So-
cannot be poisoned by the same thing twice.
If they had the flu and then fought like a person that makes you sick, and then died while fighting the person that makes you sick, does that mean that they were killed by the flu?
It's
I'm just trying to
I guess you're
understand the
right.
timing here.
Maybe like a +1.
Oh my god.
'Cause,
What
well, you
about-
hit me with your sword.
Yeah,
That's
but that was because I was dying,
That-
and I
that
needed
was my
somebody to know
last-
I was dying.
That was the last image I had of you was. Boink.
Just throwing.
It didn't even really do damage.
You
That's not the
hate to
point.
see it.
And maybe if
not
it would have
the
done damage, I
point.
would have been a +1.
I was double poisoned, and I had a negative strength score because of it.
Chat, we have fun here, I promise.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure that Denver is at the top of all leaderboards.
Next time you hit me, at least give me some entropy with it.
That's all Domino asked for. They don't care if you hit them. Just at least make it worth it for him.
I care if it's less than 8 damage.
All right, I'll just magic missile you at the start of every combat.
How much damage would that do? 44?
All right, everyone have a good view. You guys make sure to see the
3D
inside and
4
the
plus 3.
exterior portion of
Oh
the
my
church.
god, that's so many dudes.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Those are just dead bodies, right?
Collie just like, yes, we're going to die.
This is where my life ends. I leave the horrible jungles of Vesk 4 to come to a frozen wasteland and still die by people that are jerks.
When we were walking around the building, was Did I see all these people?
No, you did not see these people.
Okay. Just making sure, like,
Huh.
Oh,
Guys, there's
I
a lot of people here.
you know what I need to roleplay.
No, you saw just
Run.
the two in front, two in back.
I would have been that far up in order to talk to him.
I would have stepped up to match.
Okay. I'm assuming everyone else would have. Well, I guess everyone else can stay within that area.
'Cause we're within the 30 feet here.
Yeah. All right. So this is the view. You actually can. Everyone that can see through the boards can actually see these people, like these Vlaka on the exterior, as well. They are actual manifested, if you will, individuals, all armed with rifles, walking towards the church. This individual is roughly about 7 feet tall, rather wide. As you can tell, he's significantly larger than the rest.
Parlay.
Depends on the initiative order.
I hate parlay.
All right, so you guys crash through the front door. Chat, hold on, I need to fix this for you guys. I just actually can't function right now.
No, I think it's good.
I think they get the idea.
No, I don't think they quite do.
So,
Pirate code.
Donnie, if we die here, do you want to play those two just in Starfinder?
Domino was kind of based off of a pirate. I was thinking like
so we we played those two. I'll play the guy whose eyes always pop out.
Chat, just to let you know, all the little specks that might look like specks are individual Flocka, not something that's been dropped on a board.
No, Vlaka or Vlaka? With a V?
Vlaka. Is it the V?
Okay.
Yosoki.
Blacka, blacka.
Vlaka. Vlaka.
2 Borai, 1 Yosoki, 1 medium humanoid.
Walk into a bar.
I hate parlay.
You smash in, and the big guy sort of just
I'll mimic the clap back.
Oh, is that what was happening? I can't hear him through the glass, I guess.
Ferrix, as you sort of like slam in and you get a little bit of a recoil coming in, you happen to look down at the battery and it's just E.
Oh, I guess I used the heater too much.
Yep, that's what did it.
Not the severe volley of laser shots that you in the vehicle took.
I don't feel it, so it's fine.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, you still took the volley, but there was a vehicle to stop the bullets. You do notice on the seats and stuff, there was a bunch of laser marks and like that go through because they go through glass.
Frickin' lasers.
Freaking laser beams.
And all the Vlok on the ones that are currently flanking you on like the sides, all begin to pull out like dual wielding knives and just sort of are standing straight up and just knives at the ready.
Cool. Oh, they're coming to cut me out. That's cool.
Knives, you say?
Yep. The Vlaka that are on the other half by the altar still look like they're unarmed. They don't have any rifles. You don't even see any rifles or anything on them, any like on any holsters or anything like that.
For some reason, I just thought I forgot we haven't rolled initiative yet.
No, I'm just letting you
go.
guys know.
Let's go.
I just letting you guys know the situation and the looks.
I'm not doing anything aggressive.
Can
I'm
I-
just trying to save my friend.
Besides, well, aggressive is perspective.
Everything Domino yells, I'll translate in Vlaka to the chieftains.
I think we should just tell them. This is to right.
Mm-hmm.
We should tell them that we're going to each city to try and unite the planet to rid the swarm.
That
or
might make them
something.
more upset.
When I run up here, I was gonna.
Domino
have
looks
my
like he's
arms
about
up.
to yell something. Oh.
Oh, you have your arms up.
I'm gonna kind of step in between Zura and Denver and put my arms up and say, Wait. There's no need to fight. We're not here to fight. We just want to talk.
Translate all that.
You
Let's
hear
see
him
how they
release a large howl. The exit or the Vlaka on the exterior part of the church stop in their tracks. Weapons are still at the ready, but they stop at their tracks.
There's only one way to stop the swarm. That's if we work together. All the houses of the Vlaka. We've already spoken. And I kind of put my head down, like I know they're not going to react well to this.
It's like,
We've already spoke with the Ironhides, and I've earned their trust. And our mission is to go to all of the houses to band you together, to unite against the swarm. But we're neutral.
He begins to walk towards you, Domino. And after you said the Ironhides, you see from his hands that were clapping, you see they begin to sort of turn into fists.
The enemy of my
Doesn't-
enemy is my friend.
It doesn't look like he's like walking towards you aggressively or anything like he's gonna throw a punch, but just visibly frustrated that you brought up the Ironhides here. But he's walking towards you.
Was this the Wind High? No, this was the Night
Swamp
Stalkers,
Pack.
correct?
This is the Night Stalkers, not the Swamp Pack.
Swamp Pack.
One
that's a
pack
whole
are radioactive.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a whole
Yeah,
session.
that's bad. Yeah, Night Stalkers. Barbaric Night Stalkers.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand my ground and brace for a punch to the face.
Punches are being thrown. I'm readying some stuff.
If need be, I'm down to roll a bluff to try to act like I'm not scared, but I'm actually a little terrified.
Yeah, absolutely roll a bluff.
27.
Okay. Okay.
Like, Denver needs new shorts.
Denver wore the brown pants today.
Damn it, my corduroys are ruined.
As you walk forward, how tall are you, Domino?
7'2".
All right, so you are a little taller than he is, but he's more or less eye level, and it's really, I mean, Denver has a right to be very concerned on the inside as you just see a large Vesk and a large Vlaka sort of square up, and like almost like his snout probably gets a couple inches from your face, Domino. You can actually feel the heat. I guess you can't really feel the heat, but you can feel the breath hit you.
Also, I got a 23 on a sleight of hand check to have like my pistol at the ready if need, like ready to draw it.
Okay.
But I'm trying not to be obvious there.
Let me roll a perception for it. Okay. Would anyone else like to do anything as this is transpiring, as the Vlaka's walking forward towards Domino and getting in Domino's face? Is there anything else anyone would like to either prepare or attempt to do in this tense situation?
I'm gonna stay relaxed. Like there's nothing to worry about and we're gonna be best friends.
Is that how you really feel, or are you still scared and you're just hoping for the best here and trying not to show it?
I'm hoping for the best.
All right, go ahead and roll a bluff check for me, please.
Oh, my +0.
Let's go.
I'm keeping an eye.
5.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm in the back cowering.
I'm just keeping an eye on their magic friend.
And I'm just gonna be watching what's going on. I don't have anything ready. Also, I'm not terrified or petrified of these people. So
I like
that's
it.
for real.
Not petrified.
I hate it here. I
Just
hate
got a
it.
body back.
No.
Please.
I'm gonna keep my hands at the side, relax as well. I'm not trying to reach for any weapon here. I'm
Right, you just have your
Uh,
hands off to the side and just bracing for the impact. Okay.
If this does kick off, everybody beware of their petrification gaze.
My unarmed strike is actually a little painful, to be
Ian,
honest.
I appreciated it
Um,
nonetheless.
I wanna
That was funny as shit. You guys suck.
Yeah, no, you'll know it's so fun.
I wanna radio Zerant,
Okay.
and I'm going to tell Zerat, hey, okay, well, I think I broke the truck, but I thought you guys were in trouble. So it looks like you know, you guys are talking. Maybe you know, tell them that uh, if they that the Ironhides need them, so if they help, they could have like a thing over the Ironhides, like a favor, like they would owe them.
We could put
Anyways.
the throne. Yep. Wait.
I'm gonna try to get Otto to fix his truck. Bye.
At this
Yeah, I'll
point,
let how this plays out first.
at this point, Domino, this individual's got into your face. Looks over to Denver, Zerat, Freedom 11, smiles a little bit. Looks over to Kali. And you begin to feel like a large, like, almost not like a gust, but you begin to feel like the heavy amount of heat of breath hit your face.
Go, attack. Oh, wait, no.
He puts up his fist and Poner and just pushes into your chest, Domino.
I look down at it and look back up at him, or I guess down at
Down
him.
at him.
Them.
And he sort of whistles as you guys can hear the sound of crunching snow begin to get quieter and quieter and quieter outside. He speaks up in a very loud voice, almost trying to let everyone else know. I speak to this Vesk and this Vesk only. This Vesk is allowed to be with us.
In Domino's head, I'll say, "You're in the club. Don't worry."
Pack.
Oh, Pat. Yeah, sure.
That's why you're not in the pack.
He looks over to Zerat as you've been sort of obviously sort of speaking and translating for them, being the middle ground. Does he speak Vlaka?
Unfortunately, no. I've been telling him everything you've said.
And again, in a very loud voice in Vlaka, the bug is a speaker of the Vesk.
It's like the speaker of the Tempest. I like it.
It's cool.
Hell yeah.
It's a cool title.
Speaker of the Traveler. Like you're the dude, dude.
You know, and Domino is a traveler.
Right. Speaker that
Dude,
invokes
Traveler.
power. Oh hell yeah. Gotta give it the road.
He looks around at the rest of the party. How could a group so easily surrounded help us?
Is
that
Zerat
towards-
translating?
Is that towards us again?
Yeah,
or
no,
is that-
he like as he sort of says that, he looks and like is asking. He just has a smirk on his face, sort of looking over the group. At this point, you can definitely get to tell that he's almost more putting on a show then I mean, he's still curious, but he's more being theatrical with it than actually curious about it.
Well, it seems like the Ironhides are in need of some help. Wouldn't be good for the barbaric. Sorry, I'm not sure if that's an official term. That's just what we were told. For the Night Stalkers to.
Yeah. It is not an official term. The Night Stalker is the house, but the barbaric is what the Ironhides see them at, or the Zol sort of have understand it.
Yeah, I love the sound of the shuffling paper. It's almost like Zerat should be, or Ferric should be talking,
Shuffling, like
flipping through their notes.
No.
The Ironhides did not seem to be in great shape. Maybe after everything is united, there may be some boundaries that need to be redrawn. But we have to get there first.
He sort of stops. They proposed this?
They didn't propose that. I'm just letting you know of the opportunity. But we're not there yet. We need help getting there.
Say we allow you to deal with an issue. If you deal with this issue and we get land that the Night Stalkers once had that the Iron Hides believe that was theirs, then we will help your cause. But only once those two conditions are met. That coward is too afraid to give up what rightfully belongs to us. And then as he says that, the room begins to all howl, which sort of echoes outside in the church, outside of the church, and all the Vlaka outside begin to howl as well, almost in unison.
Is this being translated?
Yeah, everything out of their mouth is.
Sidebar.
Sidebar, Domino. It's just us.
Well, I mean, we can get more information out of them to see who is in the right and who's in the wrong, but frankly, I don't think we have the time, nor does Ironhides have the resources to defend whatever this position is anyway. Say, maybe we should just help them now. Ask for forgiveness later.
Then, to everyone, what are you proposing?
I don't see any other option. We need to unite these houses.
Oh, sorry, that was to the big guy.
Okay.
What is he proposing we do to help him out?
There's a creature that has been more elusive than even our best stalkers are able to track down. If you guys can go and get this creature and bring back either the hide itself or a prize from this creature, we will consider your debt paid. As he sort of nods his head over to the door with the church that has the truck through it.
Yeah, I'll translate that to Vesk, or to everyone, and then to Domino specifically. Looks like your word weighs heavier than all the rest of ours. What would you like to tell him? Dang it, Mallory. Come
Isn't it past your bedtime?
on.
One moment, please.
Sorry.
Good.
Seems simple enough. And I don't think we have much choice here because the threat is looming and we're all stuck one way or another. So if this is what we need to do to gain your approval, then I'm going to look over to Zerat and Denver because I know they're listening. Do I get any reaction from you guys? Nodding of approval?
Yeah, you'll get a nod from Zerat. Slow one.
Just like a sure from me.
We'll do what you need.
Perfect. He will go behind the altar, and you hear like almost like a decompression of some sort. Lifts up, and he pulls out a very small horn, probably about half the size of a trumpet, made out of some sort of bone. This will make you sound like a Vlaka of the Night Stalker.
I mean, I can speak common into this and it comes out Vlaka.
Assuming you translate that, Zerat.
Yep.
He sort of
No.
smiles.
Let's let him speak through the horn. Try it out.
He just smiles. No, it lets you howl like a Vlaka. You blow into it, and it will come out a howl that is more received by us. Once you've done this, howl out outside of the city. We will meet you there to verify the kill.
We'll see it done.
What can you tell us about this elusive creature?
He sort of looks around the room. The Hooglesmorph.
Spell that?
HOOGLESMORF.
Yeah, so like it sound.
Yeah, Hooglesmorph.
So at Hooglesmore, Denver can't keep it together, and there's at least a little bit of a.
You immediately just get daggers looking at the.
Hey, it's a funny word, all right.
That's a Vlaka word?
It's any language. It's funny.
Right. Hooglesmore.
We're gonna go get the Lorax after this.
Right. Would not in a box try to kill that guy. Would not with a fox. I mean, Vlaka.
This creature stands on 6 legs, roughly 150 feet tall. Hide, tough as steel. "45 of us went out to hunt it. 3 returned.
Do you know any weaknesses?
Starship cannons.
Seems
Acid, by chance?
Radiation.
seems weakened around a certain ore that we have in this planet.
Hmm.
Its hide becomes more penetrable. And if you have someone as powerful to be able to cast this sort of magic, they might be additional help as well.
I don't know. We maybe can cast level 3, level 2 spells. I don't know.
Around that, yeah.
Name's funny as it is, this creature predates anyone left in this tribe.
Creature's no joke.
That was a good one. I appreciate that one. Well done.
This mineral that weakens it, we had thought about going to the swamp pack, Eric, to assist us in gathering this mineral. That seems like a logical choice despite your differences.
Indeed.
What are your thoughts on that?
They're simple, bloodthirsty, but they are greedy rats if I've ever heard.
Are they easily manipulated?
In Vesk. Yes.
Gasp.
I'm sorry, Domino. I did not get that one.
I did.
Ferris probably did. Well, it's an option. Do you have any other tools we could make use of to gather this mineral? It seems crucial.
No, we are also, as most people are to that metal, sickens us to be around. The radioactivity is too much.
And do you know of a way we could approach Eric and the swamp hide without being attacked? Something that could at least get us in the door. We have someone that has mouth magic that can help out with that afterwards.
Mouth magic?
Yeah.
At this point, I'll Denver will pipe back in. It is just as sexual as it sounds. Yes.
He stops and thinks. You're not quite sure if he's thinking about the comments that were just made or thinking out ways to get through to the swamp tribe. You guys aren't the quietest group.
Shuffle around a bit.
I'm gonna look from me to Kali and just like
We're
shrug.
the best group.
It's not me. I've got ranks in stealth. It's just the armor, and then every time I roll stealth, it's really low all the time.
This never happens, guys. I swear.
My dice just know when I'm rolling stealth. I
don't know.
can't help it.
I've been drinking a little bit. Like, just
Oh,
give me a
man.
second.
I knew a guy that lived down here.
Uh, that was a joke for a very select group of people, and I appreciated that one. They enjoy a good fight. Maybe if you can beat them, they might be more interested in listening. But with the fall of Eric, they are probably more hostile than ever. So I don't know what they look like and what they might deal with.
Damn, y'all, Eric fell. Somebody better help him up.
Do they have a leader
Mm-hmm.
that you know that's alive? Maybe we can.
Oh, no, I haven't been out that way in many, many months.
If we go this route, if we take the head, there might be a power vacuum that we can take advantage of. Regardless, I don't see any other option. Once again,
Sort of shrugs. And he begins to sort of push past you guys and walks towards the truck and visibly just sort of pick up the truck, like just the front end, and begin to push it back out of the church.
As he's doing that, I'm going to lean over to Domino and whisper, I mean, I'll put money on you in just about every single fight, but I don't think you can take that guy.
I might not be able to take them, but they definitely can't take me. Think about
That
that.
was awesome. Hell yeah. I love that. That was cool as shit.
Does that mean you're retreating?
No.
Oh,
I only withdraw.
technically.
Always.
The
And never.
the way is clear for the church now. This vehicle you built, stole,
Acquired.
acquired. Needs some work. He sort of twirls the finger, and you begin to see a couple of younger Vlaka, maybe like half the size of Kali, run out and begin to head off into the rubble. Roughly a few moments go by. They come back. And even though they are smaller individuals, they're still carrying quite a bit of just thick metal. And sort of plop it down. And one is holding on to a similar looking battery. Plops it down on top of the metal. They look over up to Slarge Valaka. He nods, smiles, and nods back inside toward the church as they rush back in. Sort of plop down next to one of the tents. Fix your truck. Take care of this creature. And let us know it's done.
Easy.
Easy peasy. Lemon
Oh.
squeezy.
I want to lean back into Domino since he seems to be the one that can actually get results in this conversation. Uh, hey, ask them if they have any. Ask them if they have any parts for a spaceship, like a starship, that we might be able to get off of them. Because I think if we can get ours up and running, we don't even need to go get no radioactive stuff. We can just go through and shoot them with the big old spaceship cannons.
I'll just speak directly to them in Vesk and say that. And one last thing. Maybe to sweeten pot. Our starship is broken down from the invasion. It suffered fried boards from the EMP. Do you by chance have any spare parts we might be able to scavenge to repair a ship?
No, all our ships were docked at Mulmer. It's the only legal place to park spaceships on the planet.
Convenient.
Yeah, you're telling us. And he sort of keeps walking off.
Taxes.
Exactly.
Well, if you did have such parts, they might be useful to fight the swarm.
Yeah, they would.
Sense motive?
Mhm.
Might as well.
Sure.
Can't just take it at their word, you know.
Yeah,
You know how it
I'm
is.
also going to throw a sense motive out there for that one.
Okay.
Got
I got 15.
25.
15, 25.
I don't know what they said, so
Wait, do you speak Vesk?
Oh shit, that was all in Vesk. No, that's like the one language I don't speak.
What did you get, Domino?
15.
15? He seems honest. I mean, like, you did see like, in Mulmer, you did see multiple different races of Vlaka that were there. And you haven't seen any sort of starships, like, even anywhere, really, that were, like, either crashed down or there's no sort of remnants, even in the rubble. It just seems to be all building material. Which, even as I was looking at the rubble, it's all very primitive. Mostly, like, wood or minerals of some sort. Nothing too high-tech or anything like that.
Checks out. I'll go, I'll take his word for it. Look at Zerat and Denver and I guess everyone else and think to... I guess we all speak common now. I'll just say it. Does everyone know the plan? Was everyone listening?
you might have to
I
update
was.
the truck team, but yes.
I think I got it.
Kill the big thing.
Yeah. For those who weren't listening, though, we should probably reiterate.
Kill the
just to-
things.
So did we win?
No, we gotta go fight a thing with like steel skin.
Steel skin, I got that.
Yeah, there seems to be some sort of territorial dispute between the Ironhides of Mulmer and the Night Stalkers of Zotol. And we are going to settle those after we kill this giant Hooga Booga. Hooglesmorph, sorry.
Zapper Doodle. Got it.
However, it's massive, very tough hide, and has killed at least 46 Vlaka in one go. So, we may need something to weaken it. That thing is the radiation that almost got Denver killed.
We know a large cache of it, but we have no way to transport it.
Or how
Hence
to
the swamp pack.
turn it into weapons or get protection from it. So, looks like if we want to complete this task, we have to go back to Eric first.
Well, we gotta
And-
fix the car.
Oh, yeah.
Truck.
Yeah.
I can begin working on fixing the
We'll get on that.
truck.
Go ahead and roll engineering for me.
Auto.
Yeah,
can-
and
I can
I'll
help.
Who
26.
who wants to assist?
I'll assist.
I
'Cause
mean, you guys, thematically, you guys can both assist, but you only get the boost from one. You know, what,
Technically, it's up to GM.
I will allow for this one to go ahead.
I rolled
and
a
get both.
30.
Okay.
So you
get
definitely
it.
get.
Denver, you can go
that
ahead and roll if you would
thing.
like to as well.
Yeah, and I got a 23, so you get my assist as
Okay,
well.
you get a +4 to your whatever you rolled.
It's everyone
30.
got engineering besides me.
I think Collie has engineering too for
For
the
lockpicking.
thieves' tools. Yeah.
I had picked it up back when I was an ace pilot because eventually ace pilots turn into like the lone shit, like the whatever it is, like lone wolf on a ship where I can run everything if need be.
Yeah.
So I've picked up engineering to make that a little bit easier, but now I don't have that, so it's a thing.
Well, you died.
Well,
Those of you who speak Vlaka, you do hear from inside the sure someone yelled trolled.
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 think someone sneezed.
TRALD.
They trolled us, y'all. They got us roasted.
No,
And
it's
with
probably
that,
me.
as you guys are fixing up your truck, what did you get total for your engineering? Freedom 11. I'm sorry.
30.
30. Okay. You guys are able to go ahead. It does take roughly about an hour to fix up the truck because it is in pretty bad shape. But you guys are able to go ahead and get it taken care of. With that being said, we will go ahead and take our break now. We will come back at 12:10 because I need to stand up and do a lap. So we will be back in 7 minutes, and we will go ahead and finish out the night the good old-fashioned way with more travel. Because who doesn't like more travel? So we'll be right
Lots
back.
of combat.
Signs telling me no.
Hi, hello, we're back. We're ready. Bit of a recap. The group have met the Night Stalkers.
Great people.
Great people, really good. They just don't like people coming onto their territory and demanding to help them when they don't believe they need help.
Their door was open.
It wasn't actually. It was actually closed.
Yeah, it was unlocked.
It's not boarded up. It's open.
That's fair.
There's no gray area.
After some conversation happened, a Vlaka mystic decided to dispel the magic of the life bubble, and Ferrex, as a concerned human, this is the swarm. We must charge into battle, and took the truck through the front of the church. As the Vlaka believed that they were under attack, they decided to release a volley of lasers at the truck, which heavily damaged it. The group was then able to have a conversation with the leader of the Night Stalkers. And wow, that just went out. It was gone. Ended up having 2 tasks to complete to be able to get the Night Stalkers on their side. One, defeat the so terrifying Hooglesmorph.
That's not even a real word.
Extremely, that depends on your dictionary. Extremely tall beast standing on 6 legs with hide as thick of steel, but has a soft spot for radioactive metals, weirdly enough.
Cute.
As well as the party may be discussing that the Ironhides need their help so much that they are willing to possibly give some land back that the Night Stalkers once owned. Once completing these 2, and with the agreement that they would go ahead and then assist the packs in defeating the swarm. You guys were able to go ahead and get the vehicle repaired. And during that repair time, you did hear someone inside yelled "Trawled." And that is where we are picking up.
Translation?
Ferrex, I don't think I learned that one. Troll?
It's just, I'm guessing because it didn't translate, it's just a name? Maybe a proper noun? Maybe a place?
Does it have a capital?
Maybe a god?
You don't know capitalization because it was heard, not spoken.
Oh, were they yelling it?
Yes, they were yelling it. So it means all of it's caps.
Yeah, it's like all caps, yeah.
Cap lock is on. That's right. Okay.
Yep. Beach and welcome back. So yeah, you guys are outside. It's been an hour, but you guys have officially repaired the truck. But that being said, the battery is at a quarter. The new battery that was given to you out of the rubble is at quarter charge.
How long did that backup generator, how long does that take to recharge?
You'd have to look at the item. I'm not 100% sure.
It was like, oh yeah.
It's
Refresh the
instant.
battery pack itself.
It's already full. Don't check. Just
Yeah, I think it's
trust
just
me.
like a swap. You swap it out with the yeah.
The what?
You know.
You swap it out with the engine, and then it just replaces it. It's infinite.
No.
Oh, really? That's cool.
You didn't see that?
You just
Are
shoot it with
you just
lasers.
memeing?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna look it up. I don't know what it is.
It takes a day.
It takes a day to recharge?
Yeah.
It is recharged then. It's over here. I'm trying to be
Alright,
Denver. You're
so-
wondering why things happen the way they did.
I am nothing but
So we'll use
regal and polite.
Sophisticated.
we'll use the
100%.
one and load it back to 75.
They are upper class.
How far is Arak?
Eric was west, and we went southwest.
Correct.
So should be close-ish.
So we just need to go north. Got it.
North, maybe a day or two, if I had to guess. North-ish, maybe some more west.
Yeah, north-ish.
North northwest.
And about a day and a half on foot. So probably
Right.
right for sure. So probably 4 or 5 hours driving.
Is this an unoptimized path? Is there like a town that we could hit on the way to maybe split up our tasks here? Try to look at my notes and it's all gibberish.
No, I think this would, based upon the directions we were given from the safe house.
Isn't it like a circle?
Yeah, it's kind of like a circle. So Zotal, and then we can go up to Arak, and if we just wanted to go continue up on the path, if we don't get what we want there, we can go up to Olaf, since that would be further north than Arak. But this seems to be the next closest.
Onward and upward.
I would believe
Nah.
that Denver would be the one that would hop in. You guys take the same positions, assuming yes. As you begin to go. Actually, Otto
Ruh-roh.
currently doesn't have.
Yeah, Otto and I'm guessing Otto and
Thrawn do not currently have the protections, correct?
Yeah, I mean they
Because they're
still
not.
have the
Are they
other one.
life bubble? They're not life bubbled though.
No.
They
So
should change the name from Life Bubble to something else if it isn't actually a bubble,
But it kind of is a bubble. It's just
but not for some people.
It's like a bubble stream.
Yeah,
so it is.
just freezing in this
It's absolutely
paradise bubble.
still freezing outside.
so we're gonna have to cram in there.
Right. But there's room for 3 humanoids to sit up front.
Fine out back.
Do we have any blankets?
So if those 3 are going to stay inside, that means Denver is kicked to the caboose.
Does somebody want to borrow my spacesuit?
If I ain't driving, who's driving?
Yeah, Thrawn. Your choices are Thrawn, Otto, or Ferrix.
Ferrix, you are not driving. You crashed last time. And we just fixed this shit. We ain't doing it again.
It was one time and it saved everybody.
One time too many. It does not matter. We had to fix the truck after you got it shot and crashed through a building.
I still purport that I distracted them long enough to save everybody, so I think it balances out and
100%
voids each other.
accurate.
I agree. So since Thrawn sort of speaks up, I'm fine with either one of these individuals driving.
You definitely depleted their batteries before they could attack us.
It's a way to look at it.
So where does that put me on the Vesk measuring system?
That's, I don't know. It's a +0.
Yeah,
Exactly even.
It's not good nor bad.
Plus zero
Indifferent.
is heroic Sacrifice of vehicle. Okay, okay, all right, I got it. It's okay.
Otto will just shrug. I guess I'll drive because I've known Denver the longest.
Yeah,
If
this-
that's what qualifies you to drive, then I am
I believe
flabbergasted.
that everyone has roughly the same driving skill of probably 0 for piloting.
I have plus 2.
I have a +4.
I have plus 2. Shit.
You got to include that dex bonus.
Oh, I am.
Then it probably would be Otto based off Dex because I think Thrawn also has a tanked Dex.
Oh, I have a 14 dex. It's just I don't have any piloting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is Otto would probably be the best next up.
Alright.
Otto will go ahead and plop into the driver's seat as the rest of you go ahead and plop into the back of the trucks that you guys have the life bubble on.
Do I have to? Can Otto like? How tall is Otto? Can he
I think he's like
reach the
6.
pedals?
Yeah, he's 6 foot tall.
Oh, okay.
He's a
not, like,
human-sized otter.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
Bruneri. I also thought that Bruneri were short individuals, but they are actually as tall as humans, which is terrifying to think of a human-sized otter. It
That's
just terrifies me, and I was like,
I was
dude,
just
I would
thinking-
love to play Bruneri, and then I realized they were like 5 to 6 feet tall. I was like,
Right,
that's terrifying. I am done with Bruneri.
I thought they were like just amphibious Yosoki. So
I knew they were median, but I think they only go up to like 5 feet or 5.5.
Yeah, still though.
6 feet seems a little creepy.
3 foot
I mean, so does a 5 foot otter. Are you kidding me?
I really wish that Bruneri were just little.
I just
what,
want.
you were saying.
Adorable.
Yes.
Amphibious Yosoki.
I just want to make a coat out of one and then roast its little thighs.
What?
over
But they're not
fire.
little. They're
They're
big.
not. They're huge thighs.
Are they lean or juicy or fat?
That depends on the individual Bruneri. It
Yeah,
depends if they
uh,
work out or not.
If it's a Bruneri that's got a bit of a dump truck, I think you got yourself.
Do you have
Wait,
large
does-
and
wait,
juicy
the-
thighs?
Does that mean that Otto does because they are currently driving a dump truck?
Dumping.
How did we get here?
I can't play Call of Cthulhu tonight.
I'm so ready for it.
That
Anyway.
one actually just destroyed my sanity.
Can't wait to go to cannibalism.
Wait. So you guys go ahead and continue onwards. It is still the middle of the day when you guys arrive on the outskirts of Eric. You guys have been to Eric before. Just didn't realize that's what it was called, but it is the same mining city that you guys originally were looking for when you were looking for Freedom 11's body. But the same buildings and stuff actually seem pretty like they are still destroyed, don't get me wrong, but they are more intact than the buildings were in Zoltol. The hospital that was multiple stories tall has been leveled to just the first floor, and a lot of the rubble has fallen inwards, but it is also sort of oozed out more or less to the other sides. And the giant pit in the middle is still there. But you do not see any droids, and there was quite a few that were walking around, but you do not see a whole lot of droids. You look around, there are quite a few that are in scrap. But one thing you do notice is that the ground is sort of like a very light green that wasn't there before. There's still layers of snow and ice, but they are a green tint.
Great.
Is it like foliage or is that like radiation?
They are a green tint.
Why?
Who went out before? That was Denver.
Yeah, that was
Denver and
Zerat.
Zerat went out to the hospital to look for body parts. Yes.
Yep. They had some. I knew it.
When you say it that way, it sounds weird.
That's exactly what Thrawn said when you guys came back.
And it sounded weird then too.
Right.
We
In
can
the
save some
moment?
time. Drive. It made sense. We need to drive to the big hole in the center of town. I believe that's where all the action was happening.
You guys drive through, and as you begin to drive through, you guys begin to smell almost like it's very, very faint, but it's acidic, but it also has like Kali. It brings back quite a bit of Vest 4, where it smells very marshy.
Marshy.
Good planet. That Vest 4.
It's
I thi-
actually Vesk 6.
Thank you, Vest 6. That's what I meant. Thank you. There's too many vests. They're all named like the same thing.
Which
Yeah,
world
because
you
you
done?
have a
I-
master plant what they're naming.
I was in the process of working on like memorizing the Veskarium, and then you guys decided to go to the Vast. I was like, well, let's close the Veskarium up for now, and let's open up World Creator Simulator. But yes, it reminds you sort of home. It's not warmer or anything. It just has the same sort of smell of marshes and swamps, and it has a little bit more acidic to it. It's not a great smell.
No.
But as you guys get closer and closer, you guys do remember, those of you that went out into the middle of the city, there were two cranes and elevators that sort of went down. One of them, you can see like the arms that would hold onto both the crane and the elevator their arms are there, but the actual material, or the crane and elevator is not there. It looks like it was either broken down and it collapsed into the hole or whatnot. The other crane is also heavily damaged, but the elevator shaft, it seems to be still there. You don't see the elevator, so either it may be down the hole, but you just don't see the elevator itself, but the shaft is still intact.
Are we pulling up to the side? I guess it's auto.
Autos, I can go where you need me.
Down the hole.
Don't drive down there.
I didn't say drive down. There. Let's look down.
If you say so.
You
Was it-
said it. They have known Denver a little too long.
There wasn't
I
anyone
wouldn't even
here
do
when we
that
were here
shit.
last
I'm
time.
better than
You jumped into a hole, which is like driving into a hole, just without a vehicle.
that was a little more calculated. Goblins were doing it. It looked fun.
Remember the goblin that literally died as you jumped right before you jumped in?
Yeah, but that's because
Right.
on the best scale of being a badass.
The goblin's got like +5.
No, it doesn't work like that. See, throwing your life away
Oh, you're right.
is nothing. It's more like a scale of like bravery and courage versus like arrogance, and it's a rabbit hole.
It's one big rabbit that we're looking at then.
Yes.
Oh, not this hole. Different hole.
I mean, we can
inside,
figure out how to get down there.
you guys do hear a loud howl coming from the pit.
I found them.
I was about to shoot down there to see how far down it went. Boy, would that have been bad.
Bad. Yep, bad news. So
Like driving a truck into a church.
yeah, no, that tracks. That's bad news. It's also kind of bad luck, I've heard, but whatever.
So, if we are to show a feat of strength or combat to get good with this tribe, are we all going to do like a fight with them, or should we do like a mano-y-mano type deal?
It's hard to say.
I vote that Domino, Collie, and Freedom 11 all fight them.
The three of us against their entire tribe.
No, I will try to
Heck.
negotiate like a 3-on-3.
Maybe
Mostly
just a
'cause-
one-on-one or 3-on-3, but we need to get to their chief pack leader, I think.
Well, I'm not sure of any other safe ways down, but this elevator shaft might be our only option.
Is there a way we can knock or something? Hello?
You just scream hello toward the bottom of this pit.
Yep.
We ram a crane into the hole.
For the record, Denver wasn't the one who yelled down the hole.
I will arm myself.
Similar burrows around this city too.
Yes, similar burrows around this city as well. Except none of them have the black ichor inside of them. They
Oh.
instead have like a green water. Not steamy,
Gotcha.
but also not frozen.
Could I maybe, I don't know. Yeah, never mind. I was going to say roll perception to tell if that's where the smell's coming from, but you can't tell that. Smells
Taste the
from
green
everywhere.
water.
You can smell out and then smell over the hole and see if it gets stronger when you get closer.
Yeah, I'm not a Vlaka.
Okay.
Domino, you should taste the green water. Make sure it's not poison.
Mm-mm. Bad
Well.
idea.
Well, hold on.
But why?
Because if that water is radioactive, we just scoop up a bucket of it, go find the thing we need to find, toss that bucket of radioactive water on, and boom, we're not carrying rocks around in our pockets the whole damn time.
That bucket, if that water's radioactive, we'd be feeling it right now.
I think I might be immune to radioactivity now that I've been poisoned. Is that how that works? Is that science? Rix, is that science?
Roll
That's
physical
not
science.
that's not how radiation works at all. And we don't want to carry around anything metal that's been around radiation.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't work that quickly. Over time, if you slowly take a sip of irradiated water once a day, eventually you won't
No,
feel it anymore.
microdosing. But is that just I won't feel it anymore, or is that I'm immune to it? Because, I mean, like, that's two separate things.
Won't feel it anymore.
Well, you won't feel it anymore because you'll be dead. Again.
That might make Big Spooky Space Mask kind of upset if I were to die again. I don't know if I could do that. Carly, taste the water. See if
But-
it's radioactive.
But you would be able to learn the mask's name. So
I mean, I could probably just ask it next time I see it, because I feel like I'm going to see it again.
we'll write it down. Like make a spiritual post-it note or something.
Pin it to your chest.
Ferrex,
Tattoo it on you.
Make a intelligence check for me.
Just a basic.
Just
Boring
basic, boring
intelligence.
intelligence.
Oh,
Just be smart
man.
for us.
Just a +3. Just boring.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17. As Denver brings up the mask, tomorrow should be the 30th day.
Okay. I don't know how to bring that up for them.
Just sort of.
Oh, by the way, your anniversary of your curse is tomorrow.
But just that's something that sort of clicks in your head as they're talking about the big scary mask.
Denver. Speaking of masks, can I talk to you on like channel 2 or a different channel?
Yeah, but all right. I
So,
flip over. Hey, what up?
so remember how you had a certain amount of days before the curse did anything?
Yeah.
Do you know what day it is?
No, honestly, I lost count. What day is it?
Today is day 29. Tomorrow is day 30 of 30.
Oh shit.
Oh, sorry. Again? Maybe, I mean, you'll get to maybe learn mask person's name
I
tomorrow.
mean, just because it's day 30 doesn't mean I'm gonna die.
I mean, yeah, it would make no sense in the long run for this deity to be like, yes, you can go back. Now you're dead again. So yeah, logically, but maybe they don't work on my logic.
I mean, it might be like a point of pride. With like, you were cursed. I didn't come get you. Get your ass back down there. And then they come back on day 30 because they're like, now you die on my time, you shit. But I don't know, man. That feels weird.
Anyways, just something to
Yeah, just we're out here in the middle trying to figure out how to carry plutonium in our pocket, and just, oh, hey, Denver,
erronium,
by the way,
but
you're gonna. We're out here trying to capture some unobtainium, and you're just like,
erronium.
you're out here trying to figure out how to carry titanium around, and it's just like,
how
hey,
you
not
do it,
radio.
tomorrow.
That's not radioactive.
Hey, you're out here trying to figure out how to carry uranium around, and then next thing you know, Denver, you're dead
Anyways.
tomorrow, bud.
Yeah. Yep. Uranium.
Radioactive rockonium.
The
Yep.
iridium.
There we go.
Radiadium.
Radiadium.
Radiadiadiadium.
Radiadiadium.
Anyway, yeah, if I die tomorrow, shit, all right. But if not, cool. I don't know, man. Like, I already died once. I don't know how to feel about it now.
All right. Well, just letting you know because I was keeping track. Anyways, back to
I
one.
appreciate you. All right, back to one. Hey, y'all, back on one. Tomorrow's the last day of the curse. So who knows what the fuck that means? I might die. I might not. We all might meet Big Spooky Space Mask and figure out their name for real.
All curses are bullshit.
I feel that same way until I met Big Spooky Space Mask.
They say when you die or have a near-death experience, it's all just, hallucinations.
Hallucinations. Yep.
Hallucinations.
No, that's
That's
the word for it.
100% how I believe Damo
What?
now says hallucinations.
Hallucinations.
It's just adjacent to you.
Right, because it's
Hallucinations.
not you it's happening. It's things near you.
It's
Yeah.
a hallucination.
Exactly.
Hallucinations.
Oh, I thought it was just a bunch of people named Jason for some reason.
You're just hallucinating a bunch of Jasons around you.
It's actually just every Friday the 13th film.
It's just Jason X. That's what it is.
So you're the guy from the lake. You're the one that went to space. You're the one that got electrocuted and brought back to. Damn, there's a lot of you.
But they are Jason.
And you're a Derulo? What does that even mean?
Wow.
Man.
All right.
Oh man! While I'm taking a sip, I'm gonna spat Sprite all over my keyboard.
Anyways, I have to stay in the car again, so try not to die.
Hey, if we get in trouble, don't drive the truck down the hole.
I won't, because that's different. I just won't be able to help you. Without
Can we get a weather check?
Can we get a weather check?
Let's check the weather.
Negative
Yeah, it's
42 degrees, slightly
sunny. Yeah.
cloudy. Winds coming in from the south-southeast at a brisk 10 miles an hour. Make sure you bring your windbreaker because it is chilly out there for all you non-Vlaka folk.
What they said was not too terribly wrong. It is actually partly cloudy. It's still cold as shit outside. And
I would probably just tell Domino to look up, and there's your weather.
Did anything yell back to Freedom 11?
nope, it actually just sort of echoed downward until it just dispersed.
What if we blow the horn?
So, I mean, we could try it.
What was the meaning of the horn? That was to
I mean,
call...
it was to call them, but it was outside the city when we were supposed to do that.
Yeah, we were just told that
So-
it makes a howling sound.
Yeah.
It makes a howling sound that is very similar to a Night Stalker howl,
Ooh, gotcha.
specifically.
Should probably write that down.
Probably.
I mean, a howl is a howl is a howl.
We're still here to unite the houses, regardless of what agreements we've come to. Maybe it's best if we come to them as ourselves. That said, they're a hostile group. Maybe we should run at them like we mean business.
I got it. Hold on.
What do you think about that, Ferrix? You could lead the charge.
Oh, I can't leave the truck, but what I can
can't
do,
leave the truck, but
what I can do is, oh, that's the wrong spell. Hold on. I'm looking up a spell real quick.
Mind thrust. Never mind.
Don't mind thrust. No mind thrusting.
No thrusting.
I can slowly warm the air. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm going to start coloring the snow 1 foot cubes at a time in Vlaka that says we come in peace. It'll take a while, but you just start seeing it. It's like Minecraft blocks on the ground. That's what I'm doing.
nice.
But it lasts an hour, so I'll be seeing it in an hour. Anyways, that's me. You just start seeing it start appearing.
How
We'll
does
make
this help
it-
us?
We'll make it red, so it's very visible.
And how is this helping us since they're down in the hole?
Oh, I didn't think. All right, erase it all.
He's just
That's
not just
a cantrip.
erase it.
It's a cantrip. I'll just do it on the wall, going just on the wall.
Like in the wall of the pit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huge, as big as I can.
Massive.
Like
Project it.
font 72 or something. You know.
Yeah.
It takes 6 pages just for 1 letter.
I like it.
What if they're blind?
Then I'll change the smell and I'll make it like a friendly lilac
A
smell.
friendly smell.
Lilacs.
What if they're allergic to lilacs?
Kill them all.
It's
And
radioactive and we just
solved.
need to
Problem solved.
hurry up.
Hang out with they hang out with radioactive material, but I don't know what the hell kind of senses they got about them.
What if they have 6 arms and 3 tails?
They're 150 feet tall with skin as thick as steel.
That's the Hubengoofer.
Yeah,
Been
that's
bamboozled.
I forgot. That's the Hoobastank.
The Hoobascop.
All right.
The Wobble Gobber.
Yep.
I'm gonna just. What? I don't even remember the name.
Hoogle Snorf.
Google
Smorf.
Slurp.
Smorf.
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 Sorry.
Dang.
Morgan Borgen.
Hoogle
The
Smorf.
Animorph. Got it.
Birdie, birdie, bird, bird, bird.
The German shepherds.
Hoogle Smorf.
Just the Swedish chef as a monster. Birdie, 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 birdie.
Herder.
Hugengorfen.
Like a giant slow moving.
Bark, bark, bark.
Ferg.
It's just
Ferg.
the Swedish chef Muppet with his big cleaver, and we're all the chickens.
Ooh. Yep. Ready for it.
There goes our Swedish audience.
It's gone forever.
Oh,
Right.
five.
Nope.
Hugengorfen.
They're more
2.5%
into
of
us now. They're like, oh, yep, it's not insensitive at all.
Mhm. Anyway,
We love the Swedish chef.
Birken.
anyway, you guys are gonna go ahead and hop into this elevator shaft.
They are. Yeah.
Hop up in the elevator shaft.
5 of them are going in the elevator shaft.
Is that the only way around? I thought there was also maybe like a road, or is it just the elevator shaft?
Just the elevator shaft down. I mean, you could like still look at the rest of the town. There's still roads that connect that, but down into the pit is just the elevator shaft.
they won't expect a direct attack.
Just remember 30 feet.
Also, wait, are we attacking them?
Well, just that it might come to that.
Okay.
You know.
Big deal.
My heals are ready. Not my feet heals, my healing ability.
Oh,
I was like,
Primed.
are you gonna make a wish there?
Okay.
Wish us
click
back
3
to.
times.
All right. Auto is. I mean, is this elevator shaft even functioning? What? Can we get a read on this thing? Are we going to die?
So we can go ahead and roll a engineering check. I do not have auto sheet.
I mean,
Let's
I
just
can,
assume
I can
12.
roll it if you want. It's just-
24.
24. It has some integrity damage. But it's operational. You go ahead and press the button, and you can hear the crane above it begin to pull up the It looks like it's some sort of. It's a rope material, but it looks almost like a whole piece of metal, but it has the bending of rope. It's really weird.
How close can I get to it? Within the truck.
I mean, you can't touch it. You'd have to get out of the truck to be able to touch the rope.
I just need to get within 10 feet.
Yeah, you could do that.
All right, I have auto drive. That's me as close as possible.
Okay.
And
You
I
guys
start
are
casting
10
mend
feet away.
on the ropes.
'Kay.
1d4 hit points a time. Here we go.
'Kay.
I'm doing my job from. I'm the guy in the chair. I get it. I got it.
Good.
You did it. I knew you could.
As it gets to the top, the crane opens up. Or not the crane, excuse me. The elevator shaft opens up. Elevator is able to go ahead and take down a group of 4 individuals at a time.
Everybody buzzer up.
And at least one,
because
least one person that speaks Flocka should go.
Well,
I'll
if
stay behind.
if you split up, y'all die from freezing to death. So
Oh, yeah.
just reminding you that.
Everyone except me. Then I'm fine. Yes.
I do speak Vlaka. My accent's a little shitty, but like I can do it.
I think we should just start speaking Vesk. All other languages are inferior.
Can you teach me?
Can
In a
you
few
teach me
levels.
to football?
At least one level.
Okay. Well, send the elevator back up when you guys arrive safely.
Off we go.
I'll miss
You
you.
see the 4 other group of your other group of the away team begin to descend down. Roughly about 10 minutes go by. The elevator team, you have finally hit the bottom.
Is it dark?
It is pitch black down here.
Got a flashlight?
We have flashlights on our comm links that would increase it to dim light within 15-foot cone. I think, if I recall correctly.
More or less, you
should've
had the
given-
flashlight on the back of your phone you can turn on.
I should have given someone my goggles. Oops.
It's still
Oh,
dim
well.
light. It's like pretty low.
Yeah.
I mean, I have dark vision, but
Got
not the same.
It's
Alright.
dark.
Does anybody have an issue soon?
I also have dark vision.
If you have your lights out, you guys are Gucci.
Say if we turn off our lights, I think
Yeah,
everyone
I can
has.
see with.
Yeah, if
no.
everyone has dark vision, you can see it's just black and white, not
Yeah.
colored.
Color.
But if you have if you have dark vision, you're good to go. And I know Denver definitely does for being a tiefling. You guys begin to send the elevator shaft back up. Are you guys waiting around at the? So you guys get to the bottom of this pit, and as you guys look around, you guys all have just 30 feet of dark vision, or 60 feet, right?
60.
Yeah,
I have 60 feet of blind sight.
Everyone roll a perception check for me. And Donnie, explain to me again, or not me, sorry, the people at home, what a blind sight exactly does for you.
Well, I have blind sight hearing, so I can see through my hearing. It's a precise sense, so it's as precise as seeing.
'Kay.
But I just hear really well. Think what's
Like
the
a
dude's
bat?
name?
You're Daredevil.
Daredevil. That's the one.
Echolocation.
Like Batman.
So spells like invisibility that only affect vision don't affect me. That's basically the gist of it.
Gotcha.
Wait, so if they cast silence on you, then you can't hear them?
You can't
Does that-
see them, right?
If they cast silence on themselves.
Yeah, not on. Well, you
mean, it's
also
like
would
a
be
cone.
deafen, right?
I don't know how the silence spell works, but
It's
Or,
usually
or
like
if
a
they cast
circle.
deafen on you, right? Then you wouldn't be able to.
yeah, I can still see them. I have
Right,
eyes.
you still see them, but you would just be.
No longer have blind.
So,
Yeah, that would
do
work.
you choose which one you're using, or do you get to use just on a perception check? You just get to use either one or both of them.
I can use both of them at the same time. I do have a penalty to my vision perception,
Mm.
which I was trying to pull up here. I don't remember the exact penalty. It's a
Denver, roll a perception for me, please. By the way, you get to the bottom of the pit. It is pitch black down here. I know you have like 120 feet of dark vision, if I believe.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
For some reason, I thought you had better vision, dark vision, than everyone else did.
I have
just
low light
regular dark
vision,
vision.
also.
Go ahead,
Minus
roll.
4 penalty to sight based beyond 60 feet.
Gotcha. Cool. We'll go ahead and
It's a 14 perception, by the way.
14. Kali,
24.
Domino.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1.
Nice.
12.
Nice. And Freedom 11.
17.
17. All right, you guys are at the very bottom of this extremely large pit. You guys can see a very small blue dot above you. But as you look around, you actually can see now there's like obviously tunnel systems that go through. There's no like outward ledges that you guys can like head up to next floors or something. But you have you guys are sort of right now in the if you think it's like a star of if you were to put the lines out, it would look like a star. And you guys are at the south end of the circle through this elevator shaft. Do you guys want to stay at the bottom of this in this sort of central area until Zerat gets down? You guys sent the elevator back up, but it's going to be 20 minutes before Zerat gets down to you guys.
It's a long ass elevator ride.
10 minutes one way.
So you kind of scout out a bit, maybe ahead a little bit myself. Maybe I'll point
go
to
with.
Kali or Freedom 11 if they want to go a little bit further. It's up to them.
I'll go up a little bit further. Not too far though. Kind of want to see what's down some of these paths.
'Kay.
While we wait. Are the paths like really close together or?
They're equal distance from each other, so there's probably from one path to another is like if you were just to like literally hug the wall, about 20 feet in between. That math doesn't check out because it was 150 across. Close enough. But they're equal distant, but they're left like 30 to 40 feet in between each path to the other path.
So that means we can't see the farthest one at this point. Right.
I mean, you guys are concerned, like if you guys stand in the middle, you guys can look 60 feet down each path because they're
Okay, I
just in a
assumed
large
we were still
circle.
by the-
No, yeah.
I just assumed we were still by the elevator.
Yeah, no. So yeah, like right now, if like you say, it's just a giant circle. Elevators at the bottom of it, and then you have the star formation. So if like you're just looking around, you can look and see down 60 feet down each path.
Got it.
Um, but how far did you guys want to go down these tunnels? And also, you guys wanted to do this stealthily? You just want to walk? How do we want to do this?
Stealthily.
'Kay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys begin to head down stealthily. As you guys begin, okay, so there's the. So if we're just looking at a circle with a star formation, which path is people wanting to go? You have the bottom left, bottom right, top left, top right, straight up middle. All right, so Freedom 11 wants to go to the straight up top middle one. Okay, make a note of that, please. Domino, which one do you want to go down?
Unless other people are moving further, I was probably maybe gonna peek ahead 30 feet from the elevator, but not much further.
I mean, yeah, you could see 30 feet down these hallways from where you guys are currently standing, and all it is just as far as you can see down, is just a hallway that continues down. It doesn't turn or anything like that. They just go outwards. But other than that,
so I was just gonna stay here then, unless everyone else is going out. Then,
you do see
know.
Freedom 11 begin to head up towards the top.
Right.
Denver and Collie, do you want to follow Freedom 11 to the top hallway, or do you guys want to break off into either top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right paths?
I'll do the top left. I'm
Okay.
not gonna go too far in.
Yep, go ahead and make a note of that for me, please.
I'll do top right.
Okay, go ahead and make a note of that for me, please.
Yep.
Domino, you begin to see the party sort of split down these hallways a little bit. Do you want to go ahead and follow anyone in particular? You want to see at the bottom? Do you want to go into a different one?
Since they all split, I will keep scout. I'll just stay at the base of the
Elevator
was
shaft.
it the bottom left, or wasn't there one more path?
There's two. There's bottom left and bottom right.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed something.
All right, I'll
I
go
wanna help
with
you. No.
who's the weakest one here. Denver. I'll say. I'll give Denver some leadway.
Okay.
20 feet before I start sneaking in.
Okay. And that right there is we will go ahead and end for this evening as you guys begin to head up to your different paths. Make sure you guys make note of which path you're going down. And that is where we will go ahead and call it for this evening. Something you guys do notice, those of you who are at the bottom of it, your comm link is extremely staticky, but it's warm down there. You guys do not need to worry about environmental protection. You're not sure why, but it's probably like 65 degrees down here.
Chills.
It's better than negative 35. But yeah,
It's like-
that's where.
It's like sweaty down here now.
Yeah.
You're going from negative 35 to 65. It's like, oh,
90-degree change. Just. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys. It has been a day. That is going to be it for us for We Run the Stars. Or typically play Thursday nights at 9 p.m. EST. Sorry, 9 p.m. EST. So change that to whatever time zone you are in. But it is just a live play that we do of our campaign. We typically do have 2 more players, Thrawn and Otto, but with us being on an off day, it's just a little bit weird. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. We're just real quick, guys, if you guys want to go ahead and just do the round table, we'll go ahead and start with Ian. Ian, sort of just give a little bit about yourself, and then we can go ahead and get ready to get started with Call of Cthulhu.
cool. My name's Ian. You can find me at twitch.tv/IanFlux, like Frostbite just so lovingly put in the chat. I'm kind of all over the place as to what I play, but I just like things that I can mostly hang out and talk to chat. I've been playing Escape from Tarkov. Can't really talk to chat as much in that one, but I mean, it is what it is. Come hang out. I'd love to get to know you.
And then, Donnie, if you want to go ahead and give them a little bit of a shout out for you. And then also where they can go ahead and find our podcast version of this.
Sure thing. You can watch me at Donnie Streams Games. That's Donnie with an IE. I've been playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. And sometimes I play VR games. And yeah, so I guess technically I'm a variety streamer, whatever that means. It's been a few weeks since I played, but I've just been busy. So I'm looking forward to getting back into it. We also upload the podcast edition of We Run the Stars every Monday, wherever you listen to your podcasts, whether that be YouTube. No, well, yes, but not YouTube. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us. We Run the Stars. Chambers. Listen if you can't watch.
And then just a couple of shout outs because we have been pretty good about it, but I just want to make sure that we check it. If someone could go ahead and put the For the Kids command, I would appreciate it. But also make sure that we're checking out Paizo. We are partnered with them, and they go ahead and provide us with a lot of cool stuff for us to be able to do, as you know, promotions and stuff like that. But we also will be doing a giveaway here just a little bit as well, for a beginner box set of Starfinder PDF version. So really, really cool. We will be doing that giveaway here in just a few moments. But also, I do want to shout out the Maple Table. They are a Starfinder content creator. Really cool guy, but he does a lot of the lore and background information of either the races, the planets, pretty much anything you need to know about Starfinder lore-wise, that guy's got it. So make sure you guys go check him out. It's going to be youtube.com/themapletable. He's also on Twitter. So make sure you guys go check him out. Again, really fantastic dude. He was able to give us a lot of showtime around today. So again, thank you guys so much for the amazingness you guys been able to. We are doing, again, a 25-hour stream. We've hit our goal, 500. We're going for 750. We have 10 hours left to hit that goal. If we don't, great. We already smashed our goal of 500. But let's see how close we can get to 750. We're going to go ahead and be right back as I get the next overlay set up. But we will be swapping to Call of Cthulhu for some absolute spooky madness. And then we'll go ahead and see where that takes us, because we're going to be here for a bit. So we'll see you guys later, and we'll be right back.